Okay guys, I'm gonna run through a real quick video here. Actually, let me get that out of the way. Anybody wants a GPS, Garmin makes pretty good ones. I've had a lot of people come into the store, which we sell a couple different kinds of knives. We don't carry that many, we're more guns, but we do sell a few. I've had a fair amount of people come in and ask me what kind of sharpener I would recommend. And honestly, I don't do it that much. I don't know a whole lot about what's out there, so I can't really say much. I can tell you this though, I carry Spyderco. It's really the only pocket knife I carry anymore. Now fixed blade knives, I got a whole lot of the different ones. You see a Gil Hibben right here. I don't really ever carry that, but it's a beautiful knife. But I carry Spydercos, and if you carry a Spyderco, I recommend a Spyderco sharpener because it is set up to sharpen their knives. I don't recommend it for sharpening other knives because I tried it on this one and it screwed that edge up all over the place, and I had to get my buddy who has an Edge Pro to do it on his to fix my screw up. But that being said, if you're an all Spyderco guy like I am, this is worth the money if you want to do your own sharpening. Only thing I'm gonna tell you about it that's bad is I've had this one for a little over a year now, and over time the plastic about it wears out, so these stones where when I first got it would stay in place, now they don't. So that's a bit of an issue. I've broken one stone and one of these brass rods, which I'll just show you real quick setup. It goes in here and you gotta put that over the hole and put your stones in here, and yeah, it's a pretty simple setup, but those do wear out, things will fall out, which the stones aren't that expensive if you need to replace them, and there's a lot of different kinds out there to pick from, so it's not a huge deal, but they could come up with something better. I don't know, maybe Kydex or something. So that's one issue. The next one is, if you can see here, I'll use this as a pointer. There's a triangle. See if you can see that. I think you can kind of see it. There's one here, there's one here, and then there's two on the other side as well. One says back bevel, one says edge. And if you're not in a hurry, or if you're not paying attention, or the lighting's not real good, you may not see the difference between those two, and you could end up running the back bevel across your knife instead of the edge, which I've done, and it's a pain in the butt to fix. So that's another thing, need to come up with a better marking system. And the other one that I have an issue with is that when I first got this, I could drop this in here and it wasn't moving at all. Now there's a whole lot of shake. So like I said, it's not the best knife sharpener in the world, and while they'll say you can sharpen anything with it, I really don't recommend it for that. But if you have a lot of Spydercos and you want to sharpen them yourself, I'd tell you it does a pretty darn good job at that. I mean, you can 5 minutes on this thing and you'll have any Spyderco you've got ready where it'll shave the hair right off your arm, no problem. And it doesn't take a whole lot of practice to get it down pretty easy. I mean, I ran like 4 or 5 times and I had it down pretty much pat. So it's a pretty simple design, works pretty well for their knives, not for other ones like I said. And for, I mean, look around enough and at the right times, I have seen these things for sale for like 40 bucks. More of the time it's like 50 or 60 bucks, but still 40, 50 bucks for a sharpener that'll sharpen any Spyderco you got and do a pretty darn good job of it really isn't that bad. Whereas if you got 200 knives and they're all different, then yeah, look at one of those Edge Pros or something. And if you don't want to sharpen your knives at all, and you don't want to pay anyone else to sharpen them, then you would be best off going to Walmart and buying one for $2, throwing it away when it gets dull, and buying another one for $2. And you won't ever be able to cut anything more than a piece of string off of a box, but hey, man, if that's what works for you, then go with that. But if you're looking for a sharpener for a Spyderco, it's worth the money. If you're looking for a sharpener that'll do anything, then I'd tell you to stay away from it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's really about all I had time for today. I got way too much going on, so y'all hope that helps some of y'all. Have fun, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.